Welcome students to our new YouTube channel PharmaX Tech, the division of excellence. So in the previous video lecture we see the diuretics. So let's continue to the antidiuretics. So in that we first see the antidiuretic agents. So in this antidiuretic agents we see the drugs and their mechanism of action and their uses. So the first drug of antidiuretic agent is antidiuretic hormone like ADH, like vasopressin and desmopressin and lipressin. So these desmopressin, lipressin and vasopressin, they are antidiuretic hormones, and the mechanism of action of these vasopressin, desmopressin and lipressin is they are agonist action at V2 receptors, and it also increases the antidiuretic hormone secretion and the actions. And these antidiuretic hormones, they are used in the diabetes insipidus, in nephrogynic as well as neurogenics, and also they are used in bedwetting in children and nocturia, and also in renal concentration test, and also in hemophilia. Hemophilia means increase in 8 clotting factor synthesis. So they are uses of antidiuretic hormone. So this antidiuretic hormone is increase the 8 clotting factor synthesis, that means in hemophilia. So this vasopressin is used in hemophilia. So next, second one is chlorpropamide. So this chlorpropamide, the mechanism of action of this antidiuretic agent chlorpropamide is sensitize the kidney cells for the antidiuretic hormone, and they are used in nephrogenic type of disease. And next, third one is carbamazepine, and mode of action of carbamazepine is it sensitizes the kidney cells for the ADH, and this use is also nephrogenic. And last one is drug is amiloride, and this amiloride is used in the lithium induced nephrogenic toxicities. And in the antidiuretics, the symptoms or diseases like diabetes insipidus. So in the antidiuretic diabetes insipidus, that the excessive amounts of dilute urine due to hyposecretion of the antidiuretic hormone like vasopressin, this is due to the damage to the hypothalamus by examples like trauma, tumors, encephalitis, or by decreases the sensitivity of the CD cells and antidiuretic hormone, that means ADH receptors. And next one is nephrogenic diabetes. So in this nephrogenic diabetes, there is decrease the sensitivity of the CD cells and ADH receptors for the aldosterone, and this increases the urine volume. So in this nephrogenic diabetes, the increase in urine volume, and this increase in urine volume, this is due to decrease the sensitivity of CD cells and ADH receptors for the aldosterone. This increases this urine volume in nephrogenic diabetes. And next one is neurogenic diabetes. So in this neurogenic diabetes, damage the pituitary ADH secretory cells. So in this neurogenic diabetes, damage the pituitary, that means in the brain pituitary hormone is secreted, ADH is also secreted. So these ADH secretory cells are non-responsive. They are non-responsive for the secretion of the antidiuretic hormone. So next is antidiuretic hormone receptors. First one is V1. So this V1 receptor, this increase the IP3 or DAG pathway, and also this increases the calcium levels present on the smooth muscles and in the blood vessels. And V2 receptors, this V2 receptor increase the CAMP pathway, and also this increases the calcium levels present on CD cells and blood vessels, and they functions like ADH secretions of these V2 receptors. So next we see the some antidiuretic agents. They are heavy metal intoxication and also chelators. So these heavy metals exerts their toxic effects by combining and inactivating the functional groups of enzymes or other critical biomolecules, and also the chelating agents. So these chelating agents are the compounds which forms the stable or the non-toxic complexes with toxic metallic ions, and they makes it easily excreted substances, and they should have higher affinity than body ligands, or also says ligands, for the toxic metal ions. So let's see some drugs and their adverse effects and the uses. So the first is dimercaprol. So the drug dimercaprol is also known as British anti-Lewis, that means BAL, or this dimercaprol is a oily colorless liquid with a strong mercaptan like odor. And the adverse effects of this dimercaprol is increases the blood pressure and also tachycardia, vomiting, and also inflammation of the mucous membranes, sweating, headache, and anxiety. They are the major adverse effects of the dimercaprol. And this dimercaprol, it is used as arsenic, mercury, bismuth, nickel, and SB metal poisoning. So this dimercaprol, it is used in the metal poisoning, the metals like arsenic, mercury, bismuth, nickel, like metals. And this dimercaprol, it is used as an adjuvant to Ca, calcium, and Na2 sodium. And also this dimercaprol, it is used in EDTA in lead poisoning and with penicillamine Cu, that means copper poisoning, and in the Wilson's disease. So this dimercaprol, it is used in the Wilson's disease. So this is most important question in GPAT, that is which drug it is used in the Wilson's disease, and the right answer is dimercaprol. It is also known as British anti-Lewisite, that means BAL. And this dimercaprol, it is also used in ferrous and platinum metal, that means iron or ferrous, also known as ferrous, and platinum metal complexes with British anti-Lewisite, that means dimercaprol is toxic in ferrous or platinum metal complexes, so it is contraindicated in these cases of iron and platinum. And next drug is dimercaptosuccinic acid. So the adverse effect of this dimercaptosuccinic acid is the nausea, anorexia, and loose motions. They are major adverse effects of dimercaptosuccinic acid. And this dimercaptosuccinic acid, this is used in the platinum poisoning. And next is, so the next one is the platinum poisoning. So this dimercaptosuccinic acid, it is used in this dimercaptosuccinic acid, the adverse effects like nausea, anorexia, and loose motions, and this dimercaptosuccinic acid, it is used in platinum poisoning, that means PB poisoning. Next one is drugs like disodium edentate. So this disodium edentate, that means EDTA, and adverse effects of this EDTA is IV intravenous injection leads the tetany and also nephrotoxicity, including the renal tubular necrosis. They are the major adverse effects of EDTA, and uses of EDTA is in hypercalcemia, that means increase in level of calcium in the blood or body. This is known as hypercalcemia. And next drug is calcium disodium edentate or calcium CaNa2 plus EDTA. The adverse effect of this calcium EDTA is nephrotoxicity, including renal tubular necrosis. So these are the major adverse effect of calcium disodium EDTA. This is nephrotoxicity, including the renal tubular necrosis, and uses in platinum, zinc, cadmium, magnesium, Mn, and copper metals. And next drug is penicillamine. and the adverse effects of this penicillamine is nephrotoxicity with proteinuria, pancytopenia, and autoimmune dysfunctions, including the lupus erythematosus and hemolytic anemia, and also the collagen tissue toxicity. And the uses of penicillamine, it is used in the copper, that means copper poisoning, and in of Wilson's disease, and also in lead, arsenic, gold poisonings. This penicillamine is used. And second last drug is deferoxamine. So this deferoxamine, the adverse effect of this deferoxamine is erythema, urticaria, hepatic and renal dysfunction, and coagulopathies. So the major adverse effects of this deferoxamine, adverse effect of deferoxamine is erythema, urticaria, hepatic and renal dysfunction, and coagulopathies. And this deferoxamine, it is used in the iron intoxications, and also deferriprone. So this deferriprone drugs, adverse effects of this deferriprone drug is anorexia, vomiting and altered taste, and also in joint pain. So the major adverse effect of deferriprone is anorexia, vomiting, altered taste and joint pain. And this deferriprone, it is used in the iron intoxication. So in this way we end the second part of antidiuretic drugs, that means the diuretics. So next we see the some whole chapter of diuretics in a very short, and some give with some important points in the part 3. So stay tuned with PharmaXtech. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video, and please like, share and comment with channel, and please subscribe our channel for daily updates. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.